Lovely. Come down into Shavasana. Shaking out the arms and legs, covering the eyes. Knees on a block. No, sorry, knees on a bolster, not block. Maybe start with some yawns and sighs and stretches. Really relax, as always, really spread out. Scan your face, make sure you're releasing tension in the face and the jaw, the forehead, the cheeks. Gently part the jaw just slightly, the teeth are slightly apart, reducing, stopping the clenching of the teeth, the tension of the jaw. Three more minutes to let your body settle. Keep softening the body down. Relax. 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 Be aware of your breaths. Start to count the breath. So we're going to inhale deeply for 4 into the belly. Pause the breath, hold the breath for 4. Exhale completely for 4. And pause the breath for 4. So it's box breathing. Continue with that pattern of inhaling up. Hold the breath. Exhaling across, a line across. We're drawing a box. Pause the breath. Exhaling. Pause pause, and then inhale again. Hope I got that right. And hold the breath. Exhaling, pause. Inhaling before and then pausing, hold the breath. And just continue that breath pattern. So still remain calm and quiet. I just want you to tune in to this vibrational music. It tunes in with the third eye, so your intuition, the navy blue spinning chakra at the point between the eyebrows. So this session, whether you're aware or not, will bring in some intuition and wisdom for your week. So in the pauses and the breathing in the asana practice, when we're just still, just really, really hear that vibrational music. Good. Now we wiggle the fingers and toes. That was a lovely long restful shavasana. Then we stretch the arms up over the head, lift the heels, lift the pelvis. Stay really stretching out, out, out. And bring the arms back down, settle back down again. Good, we repeat that. So rotate the wrists, rotate the ankles. First, then one way and then the other way. Good, and then lift the arms. Inhale deeply, arms up, hips up, heels away. Tense and stretch, reach for the wall behind you, point the toes, reach for the wall the other side with your toes, and then release your body down. Okay, so immediately we're rolling the bolster away and placing the feet flat, and have the feet as wide as your yoga mat with the toes just pointing straight down. So you've got parallel feet, arms out at 90 degrees. And just go side to side, but just to 45 degrees. Quite rapidly, but only to 45. We don't want to overextend the spine. We're warming it up. Head can just stay still. Just tick-tocking side to side. Even if you feel you can go lower, just to 45 degrees, please. Good, back to center. Now drop to the left 45 degrees. Take the right leg and just stretch it out with a soft knee. So you're kicking over to the right. And then we haven't done this before. And then placing back down into just sort of resting bridge. Knees to the right, just 45 degrees. Take that left hip and left leg and just bring it up with a bent knee. Kind of like a can, but you're not sort of bent in and out. You're just stretching across. So the outer knee has to go to 45 degrees before you kick out with the opposite leg. So out to 45 degrees. Kick the leg out to the side, not really kicking, just gently opening the knee, and then stretch over. But remember to turn the knee, the outer knee, the lower knee, out first to 45 before you stretch out the top knee. Okay, keep going. Good, lovely. We'll finish up on the left, so right knee out, left leg stretches out. Brilliant. To center, heel and toe, the feet together, and we do that to the just normal to the front, nose toward knee towards nose, and bring it in, and then stretch left leg up, nose towards, sorry, knee towards nose. Keep the head on your block, and keep changing sides back into a resting bridge when you've brought the foot back down. Swinging out, swinging in, swinging out. Keep alternating the legs. Up and down, up and down, and up to the right and down, or whichever side you're on. And we finish up on the left. Okay. So continuing with this style, you want to bring your right knee out, just let the right knee flop to the right. So half butterfly, and then straighten out from the knee, place it back down, open to the left, half butterfly, open, stretch out, yes, lovely. And back down, right knee out, straighten out. What's wrong with me this morning? It's easier if I say cobbler, not butterfly. And then stretch out and in, knees to ceiling. Flop open that right knee for half cobbler, stretch out and in, and back down. Left knee out, stretch it out and back in. Just be really careful. So we finish up now. Bring the ankles together and full in and out of full cobra. God, what's going on with my brain? In and out of full cobbler, not cobra. Just flapping the wings of that butterfly. Good. Keep the butterfly open now, the cobbler open. If it feels too much to completely let gravity open the hips, just hold underneath, make fists, or hold the outer thighs. Otherwise, allow gravity to open the knees, and soften the lower back, soften the buttocks, keep the soles of the feet together. Good, back to center. Cross at the knees as if you're sitting on a bar stool or on the sofa, and then drop the left knees over right. Sorry, I should have said that. And cross over to the left, look right. In these pauses, think about your intuition. What is your intuition and your inner wisdom going to bring to you today? Good. Keep those legs crossed, knees to ceiling. Simply go the other side and look left. So don't change legs, just change sides. Very well done. Okay, back to center. Now you swap legs over. And we go down to the left. The right knee is over the left. So we go right, look. Sorry, we go left and we look right. And then you bring those knees back up. Keep that crossed leg position. Just drop down to the right and look left. Lovely. Good. Stay. Good. Back to center. Recross the other way, but then just bring the knees in. Hold each knee separately. So right hand on the top knee, left hand on the bottom knee. Just gently squeeze towards you. Head on the block. You're not trying to separate the knees. You're just pulling them towards your nose. Good. Release with the hands and then swap over in the air. And then squeeze in again. Let the ankles, lower legs just totally relax. One more. Let's recross. Okay, hold the opposite knee, but pull both knees towards your nose. Lovely, then recross. Last, pull it in and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lower legs very relaxed. Allow your intuition to just come in and out of your mind. Release. Unwrap the knees. I do apologize. I mean, lack of vocabulary today. Wiggle out the hips. Lengthen your right leg away. Just one last lying down pose before we kneel. And then lift your right leg up in a classic hamstring stretch. We want to do it resting. So just hold wherever you can. Chin tucked in. So we're not lifting the upper body. We're just holding the leg wherever feels comfortable. Any which way. Then slide the left leg long. If that means holding closer to the hips rather than all the way up the leg, then adjust. Anything goes when it comes to yoga, as long as it just makes you feel comfortable and not overstretching. Staying here for a few more breaths. Keep breathing, leg in the air. Very nice. So right foot flat first. We have a bent knee to start, then lift the left leg. Hold where you can. Gently pulling the leg towards you. Keep both buttocks on the floor nicely, feeling grounded. Chin tucked in. Get the breath to flow. Good. Slide your right leg away. Keep holding your pose. Adjust the arms if you need to. Keep the buttocks softening. All the focus is on the left hamstring, the left behind from knee to hip. Good. Bend that left knee. Bring both knees into the chest, cross at the ankles. Chin tucked in, start to rock forwards and back or roll to one side if you prefer to get to a seated position. And then we come onto the knees. Lovely. I'm just going to show you from side view as we're up if you need to do some drinking. Oh, Liz, I hope you're okay. A bit dizzy, I think. Okay. Shoulder roll. Good. Keep the toes tucked under. Good, change direction. Good. It's really important to keep the toes tucked under. Bring the hands to the front, shoulders down, palms facing each other. And we're sliding one arm back, don't mind which one, and turning. That's it, lovely Irene, that's exactly it. It's arches, you're pulling, as if you're pulling a bow back to do an arrow. Okay, then you come back to center, draw the other arm back, twist from the hips, turn the body completely. The head stays still, but obviously the head is turning because you've twisted. And then to center. Head stays still, but move into the twist and your head will turn naturally. Good. One elbow bent, one elbow straight. Good, lovely change. Nice, lovely twist, back to center. Last one, draw the bow back. Excellent, to center. Lovely. Sweep the arms behind the head. Chin tucks in. Just sink back towards the heels. Either get back to the heels. If that's too far, just hover. We're not staying long. Inhale, open. Chest up, hips forward. Then travel down. Then travel up. Lovely, then travel down. And then travel up. Very nice. Can you tell a little bit more Facebook journeying we're doing? Okay, onto all fours. Just shake your tail out like a happy puppy. Let the head hang. Separate the knees, drop back into swan. So big toes touching, knees wide, get the forehead down, elbows down, resting swan. Just breathe here. We're staying, we're breathing, we're relaxing spine. Good. Look forwards towards your thumbs, straighten the elbows off the floor, elbow eyes face each other, then hinge up. I'm going to walk my hands forward a bit because you want to come up into up dog. Nothing too serious because your elbows are in, shoulders down. Let the hips surrender. If it feels too much in the hips, bottom can come up. Just look forwards and breathe. Then travel back. So keep the feet away from each other so we can flow in and out. So your feet are as wide as your knees, but facing back. Okay, then just turning back, heels under thighs, and then forwards. Really deliberately slow so you can come into it beautifully. Shoulders a little bit more down, Irene, if you can. Elbow, eyes bent. Yes, lovely. And then travel back. Keep those ankles wide. And travel forwards and up into up dog. As you drop to the front, chest open, remember to bend those elbows, elbow eyes to the front. We're going to transition to a gentle downward dog now. So bring your body up and gently one heel down and then the other heel down, alternating heel and toe. Good. You finish up on the left heel down, then up on both sets of toes, then bend the knees towards the floor. Shoulders are not above wrists. You can see my gentle difference there, and then push through the heels. Okay, if when you bring the knees hovering off the floor it feels too much, you can rest the knees on the floor. Otherwise, just come forwards a little bit, keep those elbows long, and then travel back. Very nice. Okay, come down. We're going to do flowing thread the needle, so you bring your right arm through. What I found out recently is some people have quite a lot of weight on the head, in which case travel back into the bottom a bit, and your left arm goes up, left arm straight. And then with a straight left arm, tap the floor and then bring the arm up again. If it doesn't feel comfortable, just keep the arm down. Lovely, Jules, that looks great. Nice, beautiful. You can blame Facebook for this. Okay, come back in. Do the other side. As I said, if you need to have very little weight on the head, so just travel back into the heels if you need to keep the weight off. Right arm up high. Keep the right arm straight. Let's just hold here for a few breaths. Good. Tap the floor with a straight arm. Come up and down. Good. Okay. Come back up. I'm going to show you from front view. We're still in the thread the needle realm. You're going to slide your right leg out so it's in line with your arms. Good. Stay here. This is kind of like the start of Angry Cat. Put toes in line with your fingers. You then take your right arm up and swing it through. So you need to bend the left arm. If it feels too much with the straight leg, bend the straight leg and try and get as low as you can. But it is strong on your right hamstring. So I've bent my knee quite a lot, and it's only my elbow that reaches down to the floor, my right elbow. Good. Come out and do the other side. So you just drop down, as in you twist the other way, look under the armpit, finding it easier this side to straight. As I'm turning towards the straight leg, I think I find it a bit easier, so I'm going to straighten the knee, see how you feel, and come out gently. How did we do? How did we do? I think we did okay. Right, brilliant. Other side, slide the left leg forwards in line. You're going to rotate away from the straight leg now. So you bring your left arm through, drop down. I'm going to bend my knee quite a lot. When you turn away, it's quite intense on the hamstring. Keep down. Lovely, Irene. Gosh, lovely, everyone. You're better than me. Good. Really listen to your body. Protect your body if it feels too much of a stretch. Deep breaths. Unfold just onto the hands and then go the other way. Okay, this side again, you get the elbow down. This side I can straighten my leg out a little bit more. See how you feel though as you twist in a different version of a thread the needle. Doing very well indeed. Okay, come back up, bring the knees, and then what I want you to do is go very wide with your knees and get the elbows forward. So I'll show you from side view. So you go quite wide with the knees. Okay, over sort of swan distance, way over, and then you go forwards. Okay, so you're just really opening the hips and drop the hips forward. Again, a new lovely Facebook pose. If it feels too much on the hips, reverse, bring the knees together. Okay. Otherwise, knees are wide, kind of like a frog. Look forwards. You see my chest is in line with my elbows, and my no, it's not. Sorry, my chest is in line with my wrists. And my shoulders are over the arms. The shoulders are not above the elbows. Good. Come back safely. Push into the elbows to get those knees together. And then we relax into perfect child pose. Just resting child pose. Knees together. If you need to use a block, use a block. Under the head. And then we're just going to bring ourselves onto the knees onto the block, enough space in front so you can get the hands down, and bring the knees onto the block. Shake out the hips, wiggle them out. Good. And then we step gently, right foot through. So you're into a short lunge with a nice resting knee, so it's got a lot of support. And then we're going to do a reverse twist. So your navel's going to turn towards your right thigh, and you're going to bring your right arm up. And knee over ankle. Good. Lovely. Palm faces the wall that your eyes are facing. Yes, very nice. Lovely, Liz. Really nice. And just FYI, this is called Greatest Pose of All Time on Facebook, which is a mouthful. It's really just a reverse twist. So I don't know why they call it that. I mean, it is quite a good pose, but let's not over-egg it. Okay, back into a very short lunge. Head can hang. And then onto both knees. Tuck your toes under and just travel forwards and back. I just want you to travel forwards and back, in and out of the wrists. Knees are together on your block. Good. Staying up, and simply turn the hands the other way. So this is wrist work, and it's very good, but we practically can't go anywhere with it. Your hands are facing back, fingertips towards the block. Go very carefully. It's just a gentle forwards and back movement, but it's quite hard, to be honest. If it feels too hard, turn the hands out a little bit. Just try and get them slightly back though. If you're not going to go fully back, fingertips towards the block, have them slightly back. Good. Okay, that was good on your wrist, so you might want to shake them out. Lift your body up into a camel, gently open. We're about to do the greatest pose of all time on the left hand side. So left leg forward, commonly known as a reverse twist. So right hand down and then left arm up. Navel towards the thigh. Lovely twist. Lovely. All looking rather marvellous. And just blow it down. You might want to walk the foot across more to the center point. Let the head hang. Okay. Just draw the knee back, reach for your bolster. Have it long length in front of you. You can come off your block now. And the chest is going in front of the bolster. So make sure my microphone is here. Okay, hands, bring the elbows down, chin tucked in. So hands behind the head. Wiggle out the hips on the bolster. Squeeze the buttocks, tilt the tailbone under, pelvis pushes into your bolster. Then release completely. Then squeeze again. Squeeze the buttocks, tailbone tucks under, pressure in the pelvis, toes are pointing back, and release. Now I need you to relax, so I need you to rock the hips side to side, so you're almost getting each hip to the floor. Elbows still pressing in, and then tuck your toes under, just lift up. Okay, breathe, forehead parallel to the floor, and then gently tip. Maybe actually go a little bit wider with the legs, so you can tip side to side, just tapping the floor with the elbows, one at a time. good. So I would actually just keep the chest still and just turn the head each side, tapping. Or keep the hips still is what I mean. And just keep turning the head. Elbow drops, elbow drops. It's just quite a good exercise for strength. And then up into an up dog. It's not a cobra because you're really pushing the hips down. You're elevated quite high, elbows bent. Beautiful. And then we travel back, knees wide. First, we travel back into a swan with head on the bolster, forehead on the bolster. And breathe into the base of spine, which is being lengthened. And then we rest beautifully on the bolster in a resting child. So come forwards, turn your head to one side. Just need to move my microphone. And relax. Elbows relaxing, belly relaxing on your bolster. Try and get the buttocks as close to the heels as you can. Travel back, toes pointing back. Bolster a little bit closer to the navel lifts so that you've got more support. Deep breath. Feel the pressure in the belly on your bolster. It's simply turn the head. And to center, up onto the knees. Squeeze your bolster. Shake out the hips. And then unsqueeze the bolster. You can't do this next one with the bolster there. Okay, so there are two levels for this next one. Either knees on the floor and you're just straightening and bending the right knee with the hips in line. If you want something a little bit stronger, you just hover off the floor with the knees and straighten and bend. Okay, whichever one suits you. You can do it 5 times. You can do a bit of both if you want, if you like. If it's too much, come down. Yeah, blame Facebook. I'm learning all these new poses. Okay, again, other side. So either the knees down or hover and lengthen and bend. Oh, bye, Kathy. She's going for lunch. 4 and 5. Oh, we're stretching out. Oh, that's quite hard. Okay, bring the knees down if they're not already down, and then back up into camel. Toes tucked under, gently stretch back. Chin up and then chin down. So stay in camel, chin up and down. Good. And then however you like to come into a forward bend. So I'm just going to crouch back onto my heels and then come up into a forward fold. I immediately release the floor because I'm not that bendy. If you can keep the hands on the floor or you want to put your hands on the block, you can. My hands on the block, so I need to go quite high with my block. Choose whichever height you need. You might not need a block at all, but have a good connection with something solid, whether it's the floor or the block. Press into it strongly. Stay here, we're breathing here, staying a bit longer. Move the head. Lovely gravity pulling your head down. Nod your head, shake your head. Fancy blowing a few raspberries do, and check. Oh, we're doing really straight knees for this one, so we're really nice and warm. So really feel the backs of the legs stretching, but soften the kneecaps. Feel the hamstrings stretching out. And then for a safe unfurl, hands just above the knees, soft knees, curl up. Standing. Very nice. Just going to end with a balance, i.e. first half will be ending with a balance. So do grab some water. So balances also activate the third eye. We'll do a classic tree. So focus on a focal point. If you can see the outside from your space of doing your yoga, face the outside, face anything that can give you some inspiration for tree pose, and then place. You can go above into the thigh. I'm going below the knee. Prayer position in front of the chest. When you're really steady, you can lift the arms if you'd rather and bring them up. If you'd rather have bent arms in front of the chest, do that. And I'm going to nick Jules's idea, which you can have the arms apart and straight up. You don't have to have the palms together. Or again, do a bit of both, whatever makes you less wobbly. And breathe. I want you to come out with lots of control and come down. Probably the best balance I've ever seen you do, Irene. Well done. Okay, other side. Focus and breathe. One side is always easier than the other. So it's either you're standing, your dominant side is easier. So on the standing leg, so be aware you might be wobbling a bit more, or you might be stronger. Okay, arms wherever once you're steady. Nice. Stay in position. Awesome, good, come down. Just going to stand in mountain pose just for a few breaths. So just shake out, bend the knees, wiggle the hips, and then pull yourself up. I'm not going to go through all the bits of the mountain pose because then we will. So maybe just resting, so you're not engaging all the body, but you're standing nice and tall, shoulders down, tailbone tucked under, but just be still. Feet slightly apart, because what we want to do is close the eyes and be aware of our energy centers in the body, and our energy centers simply want to spin. So it means you normally sway very safely with the eyes closed. If that feels a bit, I don't know, too destabilizing, open the eyes and lower the gaze. Otherwise, try and stand in mountain. Be aware of that lovely, it's either swaying or spiraling. Go with it. And then again, just focus on your third eye center, or bring the awareness to a navy blue orb. And listen to the wisdom. What are you being told? What do you need to hear? Keep being in this pose, keep breathing deeply. Soften the eyes, soften the eyelids, soften the forehead, and soften the jaw. Deep breaths, just a few more moments. Connect with your intuition. Don't let the mind wander. Nice, good. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, grab some water. Do some, and just stretch out any which way you need to if you need to do a little bit of movement before you grab some water. And our Shavasana actually is going to be legs in the air, or you just bolster under lower back and maybe knees into chest. But if we can all start with legs in the air. Shut my kitchen door. And have lock under head, very comfortable. Might need your strap at some point, so do have that nearby. Lovely resting inversion. Okay. Shimmy out your shoulders. Get the block in a really comfortable position that's not digging into the neck. We'll start with legs in the air, and then if you want to start to move the legs in any way to make them the most comfortable, or you can do a flow of movement. Focus on deep breaths, as well as your lower body, which is in an inversion. I want you to focus on deep breaths, any pattern, but a pattern. So you can inhale for 4, exhale for 4, or do the box breathing, or do inhale 4, exhale 8, or 3, 6, as long as the in-breath is half of the exhalation. relax, relax, relax. Good. And then for the next bit, you're still with the eyes closed, eyes covered. I want you to use your intuition to decide where the legs need to go. So they could bend. You're still on your bolster at all points, but you might want to bend the knees into the chest or do some circles. Listen to your body. You might want to just stay with the legs in the air. See what your body wants to do and flow. Deep breaths. Just a couple more minutes in whatever inversion your inversion is going in. If it's a moving inversion or a still inversion, any which way is absolutely fine. Listen to your body. Okay, so we just allow the knees into chest. Then aim the knees towards each shoulder. Bring the arms between the legs. Grab your feet or the ankles and soles of feet. So show you're so proud of your feet. Show them towards the ceiling. Okay, baby Krishna. So stay here and breathe. Keep the lower back in connection with your bolster. You feel you're rolling off, bend the heels slightly. Lovely, Mary, that looks perfect. Deep breaths as you hold, keep holding. Keep those eyes covered if you can. Very nice. Just bend the knees, hold the knees, knees stay wide. Soften the heels to your knees, the lower legs are relaxing, and then bring the knees together and hold the knees in towards the chest, elbows in. Release, arms down by your sides, bring the right foot to the floor, and then the left foot. So you're in supported bridge, chin tucked in. We're staying a while because we'd like the back to start to surrender. So you might want to engage the thighs, tuck your tailbone under, and then soften the back onto your bolster once more. Allow it to have time, and then keep repeating that. Allow it to have time to surrender onto the bolster, to feel really safe and happy. Tilt and lower, and tilt the pelvis up. Engage the thighs and lower and soften the thighs, and then stop, and then just rest with the knees up to ceiling, feet flat on the floor. Supported bridge. So full bridge now, you lift the hips, we're going to roll the bolster away and then drop down. Roll the bolster all the way out. Release the block from under the head for full bridge. So arms back behind you. Push into your feet, lift the hips up high. Keep being aware of the knees, that they're not knocking out. The feet are parallel. If you feel that you're traveling out onto the big toes, really engage, traveling out onto the little toes, really engage the big toes, get those feet pressure in every part of each foot. Good, beautiful, everyone. Roll through the spine, come down. Find your strap. Lengthen both legs away. A strap around the right foot. Let's bring the block back under the head. Ooh, because it's nice and comfy. And then a gentle, just classic stretch. So left leg long, Mary, and breathe. Left leg straight along the floor, right leg in the air. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I thought it might be your back, Mary. Do whatever feels comfortable. Oh, I think Jules is going. Bye, Jules. Good. Hold both straps in the right hand. Open out to the right and look left. Left arm out at 90 degrees. Lovely classic pose. Soft left leg. Left toes might turn out, but keep out to the right. Good. Lovely. Looking left. Breathe. Stay out. Nice. Back up. Swap hands. Cross over. Look to the right. Amazing, everyone. And gently back to center. Let's swap sides. This is our final set of poses before Shavasana. Hold each strap separately. Just gently pull the leg towards you, right leg long. Good, both straps to the left hand. Open out to the left, arm stretched out to the right, and look over your right shoulder. Right leg softens. Good. Come back up, swap hands, cross it over. Final pose here, looking left. Reverse twist. Wonderful, everyone. Good. Coming out. Maybe grab some water, but definitely come into a lovely Shavasana. I would prefer without bolster, because sometimes it's very good to let every part of your body surrender and not have that bolster under the knees. But if you would rather and feel safer, obviously use your bolster under the knees. You can start off with some controlled breathing. So maybe some yawn size. And then some breathing with counting. Whatever type of counting you wish to do, only for a few rounds to get settled. And then settled, gentle breathing. Deeply softening body. Chance to release the last parts of your tension or stress or whatever feels good to release right now. awakening. So we gently start to stretch out. Oh, big stretch. Arms up over the head. Breathe more deeply. I'm just going to namaste those on catch up. Namaste.